Hello everyone, and since I made a video about this, just one video the other day, and there's since been, go figure, an arrest in the Idaho murders case, thankfully, and there's some crazy details surrounding it. Again, I won't be too long here, but I'm just going to go over the basics. The suspect is a 28-year-old, get this, criminal justice graduate student. He was arrested in eastern Pennsylvania on Friday as a suspect, and according to CNN, other sources out there, they're reporting, just as I predicted in the initial video on my page, that this individual who committed this crime had to have left some sort of evidence just based on the sheer up close and personal brutality of the crime, the nature of the defensive wounds, the fact there were 4 victims. But as was stated in one of these other stories I was reading, at some point, Moscow, Idaho police investigators, FBI agents, everybody, they stated they've taken 113 pieces of physical evidence to the Idaho State Police Crime Lab. And remember, this was a house where there were a ton of people partying in recently, so I'm sure there's all kinds of different people's DNA there. But from, again, what mainstream news outlets have reported, it was some sort of alleged DNA evidence left at the scene that they finally processed. That and apparently his vehicle matches a white vehicle that they were looking for. But it's pretty mind-blowing that this guy who is alleged to have done this is a graduate student, a PhD student studying criminology. And there's some other pages and channels out there that kind of go deeper into the background of that. I'm not going to do that in this video, but I just wanted to make everybody aware in case they haven't been made aware that there has been an arrest made. The students, Kaylee Concalves, Madison Mogan, Xana Kernodle, and Ethan Chapin, again, these are real people, real people's families. My heart goes out to all of them. These are people who will never get their loved ones back, and if not for the hardworking detectives, FBI agents, police officers that are constantly getting bashed by people, these people wouldn't have answers, and it looks like they're going to get some answers. What creeps me out is I'm also hearing reports that this person also said upon his arrest, allegedly, did they arrest anybody else? So he's probably just trying to muddy the waters, knowing there have been a bunch of people in that home. Who knows? Again, I'm just speculating on that part, but to say something like that is just, that's like just throwing it back up in the face of police at that point. If you say something like that after they have evidence that you committed a horrific crime like this. I'm going to be real interested to see what this guy's background is like. And again, we're not going to know more details until the probable cause affidavit is released. And that won't happen until he's extradited from Pennsylvania to Idaho. And he can attempt to deny extradition, but all that's going to do is tie stuff up in court more. They'll get him out there eventually, I'm sure, to be held accountable for allegedly doing this. And again, everybody's innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. But also, as I predicted, this guy was over about 15 minutes from the crime scene. I said he would be somebody who was local, who knew the area. And again, I'll bet you dollars to donuts that he either knew of these girls, knew of this house, that it was a party house, or knew something of at least one of these girls or this property before going and committing this crime. But just horrific stuff. And say a prayer for the family tonight if you believe in that sort of thing, or the families, because these are real people. And I know I talk about that a lot on my channel, but it bears repeating. We all pray that we never have to have some sort of tragedy like this befall us in our lives. So let's try and keep it kind and respectful in the comments. And again, thank you to investigators for all of your hard work. I'm getting a little bit long-winded here. They're the ones who apparently have solved this crime.